Cody Rhodes may have another hidden role within the Bloodline story, so we'll see what that's about. We'll also check out Dana Brooke's original idea for the 24/7 title and much more. Let's start things off with Cody Rhodes because he might have just got another big role leading into WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes is preparing for one of the biggest matches of his entire pro wrestling career. He'll be taking on Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania 39, trying to end a total reign of 900 plus days, by far the longest WWE title reign of the modern era. So that alone is quite the impossible challenge. It also doesn't help that Roman Reigns has the numbers advantage over Cody Rhodes, since Roman is obviously backed by all the Bloodline members. The only other individual that wants to take down Roman Reigns just as bad as Cody does is no other than Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was working alongside Roman Reigns in the Bloodline for just around 9 months, and he also felt the intensity of going against them as well. So Sami Zayn knows everything there is to know about Roman Reigns and the Bloodline from both sides of the field. The other individual who seemed like he was ready to take down Roman Reigns was Jey Uso, but we gotta temporarily scratch Jey's name off the list because he's back with the Bloodline for now. So the only other real name left to help out with the big case of taking down Roman Reigns is Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn has gone to Kevin Owens several times and offered him the opportunity to team up together to take down the Bloodline and Roman Reigns. But Kevin Owens rejected Sami Zayn's offer multiple times. Kevin Owens did not reject Sami Zayn's offer in a hostile way. Kevin is just extremely hurt about everything Sami's done to him over the last few months, and Kevin is having a hard time forgetting about all of that. Just look at War Games as a perfect example to why Kevin Owens said no to Sami Zayn's offer multiple times. Sami Zayn literally attacked Kevin Owens with a low blow and just offered Kevin Owens up on a silver platter to a pack of wolves. Sami was willing to treat a longtime friend like that in order to step up within the Bloodline ranks. And even way before that, Sami Zayn was ignoring Kevin's advice and allowing several attacks to happen to Kevin Owens when he could have just prevented it. And sure, Sami Zayn has completely changed and has been taking a stand since Royal Rumble, and he has even saved Kevin Owens a few times after Royal Rumble. But in Kevin's eyes, he's still thinking that's a little too late for all of that. Kevin Owens just can't bring himself to team up with Sami Zayn because of everything that's happened over the last few months. Of course, everyone knows the story is building up to Sami and Kevin's full reunion, and it looks like seeds have already been planted for how that will unfold. There was a backstage segment on the March 6th edition that featured Elias and Bronson Reed having a conversation to set up a match for the following week. And the conversation was important, but if you look in the background of Elias and Bronson, you'll see that there's another important conversation happening in the background. Cody Rhodes can be seen talking to a visually frustrated Kevin Owens. This has been a tactic that's been heavily used on WWE television since late last summer. You gotta pay attention to every inch of the screen during backstage segments, because there could be 2 or 3 storyline progressing all at once. And that's what was happening here with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens' conversation. We weren't able to hear any of the words that were being spoken between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, but we're to assume that Cody was trying to talk some sense into Kevin Owens about reuniting with Sami Zayn and how it's a move he needs to make. And to further that idea, Cody Rhodes was the one to come out at the end of that Raw to stop the Bloodline's attack on Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn does have an ally against the Bloodline with Cody Rhodes, but obviously Cody can't be much help to Sami because Cody will have his hands full with Roman. The man that could perfectly help Sami Zayn with the Usos and Solo Sikoa is Kevin Owens. So it looks like Cody Rhodes will end up being the reason why Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens gets back together. Cody is the one that's trying to convince Kevin Owens to forgive Sami Zayn and how they all need each other to take down Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. So with Cody Rhodes getting in his ear and with Jey Uso now abandoning Sami Zayn, Maybe these are all little factors that will get Kevin Owens to forgive Sami Zayn and team up with him again. If anyone is going to take down Roman Reigns in the bloodline, it has to be a group of superstars that are all on the same page. And if Cody, Sami, and Kevin could all get on the same page, that trio is quite the threat to the Bloodline's titles. It would be quite the scene if Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Cody Rhodes are all covered in gold on the Raw after WrestleMania, and they accomplish their goal of bringing the Bloodline down. So that little backstage segment was proof that Cody Rhodes is hard at work trying to bring Roman Reigns down. Cody Rhodes even recently appeared on the Out of Character podcast, and he explained what him and Roman have in common, and some things that they don't. Cody had this to say on Roman Reigns, quote, "He's not feeling the pressure unless it's the pressure of wanting to keep it going. The pressure he's feeling is this is a regular day for him. Oh, I'll wake up and comb my beard and slick my hair back, and I main event WrestleMania. That's what I do." That's not something I've ever been able to say, so I won't succumb to the pressure because I know he's not going to. And I think it's one of the factors in why this is going to be one of the biggest and best matches bell to bell of all time. Because the level of athletes that we both are and what it means for both of us to win, because don't believe a wrestler if they tell you it's not about winning or losing. It's about winning, and we both want to win, end quote. So a lot's on the line at WrestleMania, and we'll have to see who comes out on top between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Dana Brooke recently spoke with Fightful, and she confirmed the old rumors and reports that she was in fact trying to push the 24/7 title to transition into a women's Intercontinental title. Dana explained that she thought it would open up tons of new opportunities for the women, since it'll be another title for them to go after. Now, in theory, maybe it would be nice for a women's division to have a mid-card title because that would open up several more opportunities. But the division is still pretty thin, even for the main women's world titles. And everyone knows that the women's tag team division only has like 1 or 2 teams in it at a time. So the lack of deep roster depth and the lack of overall amount of television time the title would get is the big downside to Dana Brooke's idea. But as we know, Triple H has never been a big fan of the 24/7 title, and eventually started thinning it out on television time before finally having Nikki Cross throw it out in the trash, and it hasn't been seen since. But it's interesting to hear about Dana Brooke's idea that she had in mind for the world title. Do you think the women's division could benefit from an Intercontinental title? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.